Um,
Anyone of
so
you?
so the when you say Shiva is actually about dissipation of everything, right? Is
Yes.
the third principle, which means like things are going to end, it's going to dissipate, right?
Okay.
So dissipation happens only from the five senses.
Okay.
Modern science will tell you that what we perceive from our five senses is only like 0.001% of the reality. So 99.99% of the reality we cannot even perceive because our five senses cannot what do you call it? It cannot interact with it.
They're not in the
So
same.
that which, exactly. So that which we cannot interact with our five senses is literally the word Shiva literally means that which is not.
Okay.
So
And
that's
one
what
thing I
Shiva
want
is.
to,
So
one
once
thing
you
I
start
want,
perceiving that, okay, so the person we call Shiva, who is our ancestor, he is one of the first people to have perceived this everything that we cannot perceive with the five senses. So using his meditation, he perceived it. So
Okay.
because he perceived it, we started calling him Shiva.
Okay. Okay. Makes
So
sense.
Shiva is that element of that which is not, and Shiva is also the person.
Okay. Makes sense. Yeah, I was just, because I've heard you say that a few times and I was all confused in my head.
one thing I want to say as well. Brother, as you say, like the Ram is come 7,000 years
8,000 years.
ago, or something. But Krishna's, the Dwarka was found in the sea near Gujarat. It is
Mhm.
twelve
Yeah, it was
thousand
found
years old.
underwater.
So it's not like 15,000 ago, like the Lord Shiva came. It must be it's millions of years ago. It's not like 15,000, I think. And even the Krishna is not come like 15,000 years ago. Maybe more than that, because only they found the Dwarka for 12,000 years old was in inside the sea.
Okay. I think
And
somebody has
because
to give me the right
Krishna
dates.
came, Krishna came after the Ram came.
Maybe I'm completely messing up the dates. But yeah,
Yeah, so that's why I was thinking it, because it's not 15,000, it's millions of years, I
But
think. So
it's good enough for
when the
them to
Lord
understand.
Shiva came,
Nobody cares about in terms of, they
no,
cannot
no, we just
comprehend millions of years.
because Sanatan Dharma, nobody knows when is beginning, when is
That's why,
start. So
random number is
that's what I
just
was
as
I mean the
thinking.
clue is in the name, right? Sanatan, eternal.
Hmm.
There is no beginning to
Yes,
Sanatan.
yeah. So
Yeah.
the things that are happening have already happened.
15,000 is just a
So we
relative.
cannot give like a 15,000 or 10,000 or 5,000 years. We cannot say that because
Right.
we don't
I
know.
mean, according to the information we have, that's an
Yeah, according to the
approximation.
information. Yeah.
No, I mean that other day Ammuji was telling me that the kalpa what kalpa
Kalpavigraham.
griha kalpa vigraha
Kalpavigraham.
murti that we
Yeah,
found, which is
I have a
28,000 years old.
post on it. University of California carbon
And
dating.
one thing, sorry, brother, one thing I want to ask,
No, go ahead.
anywhere like they having a digging or anywhere, we always found the statues of our God. So that
Hmm.
means they were like worshipping them.
Lovely, let's not use English words to call our the gods. It's murti.
Yeah, Murti.
Murti.
There is no translation for that. It's
Yeah.
murti.
So Hindutva, also in that Sangam talk, that where that what is his name? I forgot his name. I keep forgetting his
Raj
name.
Vedam.
Who? Yeah, Rajveda. Yeah, he one of his other podcast, in that he is telling that, I think it is him who's told that the Indian
Thank you, Jack, baby.
India as it is collided with the where it is right now 100,000 years ago,
With
approximately.
Africa.
Yes. And Sanatan Dharma was practiced in that piece of land even before that, even before it collided. So it like what? It just like, so when did it start?
No, there is
Means
no
like,
starting. See, this is
yeah,
why,
there
like
is no starting,
when
but
people come and talk about African practices, I'm like, yeah, we are the same people.
Yeah, the Aborigines speak Tamil. The
Uh,
Aborigines in
yeah,
Africa speak Tamil, and they wear bandas just like Shiva.
Hmm.
yeah.
That's not a coincidence. They're practicing tantra.
Yep.
Yeah, the human race started in African continent, whatever that
Yeah.
African continent. It's yeah. So we are all from Africa, all human race, including these people who calls themselves white.
Yeah.
So yeah, Lovebridge, I get it. Like maybe I'm messing up the dates, but you understand Mira
Yeah, I
intention
know.
there, right?
I was just wonder because when you were talking, so I was thinking one day I'm going to ask you about this. So yeah, just Mini remind me to ask you this.
I say Shiva is 15,000 years old because when I went to Isha Yoga Center, there is a
Mhm.
thing they play that tells you the story of Shiva, right? Over there, it said that Shiva was found under the foothills of the Himalayas roughly 15,000 years ago, and that's where he taught the Sapta Rishis everything. And the Sapta Rishis, they went across the globe. They did not just come to India. They went across the
No,
globe
they
and taught
spread the
everybody.
knowledge everywhere. Yep.
Yes. So ancient Mayans, ancient Indians, the Sapta Rishis went there too.
Because Adi Yogi is also Adi Guru.
Absolutely. Yes.
No, but you remember like Vishnu had like a 10 avatars, 9 or 10 avatars. So,
10th
so
is yet to come.
yeah, so,
9th
so,
comes soon.
One is
sorry?
Kalki, right?
10th is Kalki ji, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, 10th is Kalkiji, is going to
No,
be.
no,
That's
no,
Is
no,
not.
no,
written
no,
right
no. It's
here.
Kalki, not Kalki G.
Okay.
Oh, okay. What is bindi joke? Oh my God. Bindi, I made a bindi today.